welcome to House of Creators podcast. I'm your host, Yanira, and we got
Evelyn.
This is our first episode, so welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Yay. Also, I want to give a shout out to Yanira for the setup. It looks amazing.
She
did an amazing job. It looks so put together, so professional. I love it. And she didn't let me see it for the longest time, so
no,
I was very excited with the outcome.
Yay, I'm glad. I definitely put a lot of thought into it. I bought a lot of wallpaper until I finally found the one.
Yeah, it was a work in progress, but she got it done.
Yes. So, who we are House of Creators. You can follow us on TikTok. What's our TikTok?
House of Creators NWA.
So, we are based in Northwest Arkansas. And you want to tell us a little bit about what we do?
Yeah, we are House of Creators. We are a content creator social group for all of the local content creators in Northwest Arkansas and surrounding areas. You can come if you're a content creator. We welcome small, big, the ones that just want to start, that are thinking about starting. Anyone is welcome to come to our social events. They're really fun.
We just had our first event.
Yeah, we just had our first event last month. It was a huge success. Thank you guys all for coming out and supporting us. We really enjoyed that event. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of hectic putting it together because
it was our first one.
Yeah, and we're going to get a little bit more into how it started and how it became this big thing.
We'll talk about why we started this event planning thing and this podcast, because let me tell you, we wanted to create community here in NWA, especially with our social creators. Is that what you call it? Yeah. Influencers. I don't know what to call it.
I don't like the word influencers, but I like content creator better.
Content creator sounds better because it's I don't know. It just sounds... Influencers, I'm like, what am I influencing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we wanted to create community in the area. We wanted to get people together and it kind of goes back to our story, our personal story, but we wanted to share stories. We wanted to bring people on this podcast so they can share who they really are and how they started content creating here in the area. And we wanted to also give back to our community. So every social event that we have in NWA will have a nonprofit. So a lot of the proceeds that we make, and also we might even have a drive. We had a drive at the last event that was really successful.
Yeah, we actually partnered up with Peace of Home in Springdale, Arkansas, and Peace of Home is a local nonprofit that helps women and children who find themselves in abusive households, domestic abuse households. So that was a really fun thing for us to do, and we love to give back to the community. And also, this is what it's about: just creating community, giving back, making new friends, just have fun with it, I guess.
Yeah, dude, let's start telling them about our story, because I feel like we got influence from our story, and that's why we started all of this.
Literally, yeah. And the story, let me tell you. Yanira's gonna start it off, but it's a really interesting story.
So let's go back to December 2024. I was on the hunt. I guess, I don't know. I guess you can say I was not on a hunt, but I was craving community. I was craving having someone in common that does social media. Because at the time, I would talk to my husband, didn't get it. I'd talk to my mom, didn't get it.
Same.
The few friends I had at the time didn't get it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to reach out to people online and see what happens. And you were the first one.
Really?
Yes.
Dude.
You were the first one, because I was like, okay, I'm going to take it slow. Because that was my New Year's resolution, actually, for 2025.
To make new friends?
To make new friends. Oh my gosh. That means I'm meeting my New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my New Year's resolution, to make friends. And I saw your content and I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl is taking it serious. You had at the time, I think 12,000 subscribers, followers when I first followed you, I think, or 13, I can't remember. But I was like, oh my gosh, you have a pretty good following and you're posting consistently. That's another thing too, is there's a lot, maybe this is tea, I don't know, but there's a lot of creators here in NWA. There's a lot of creators in general, but I feel like you need a lot of willpower and commitment to make it through. And I feel like I saw that through your page.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, maybe we'll have a lot in common. And so I DM'd you, and I was really nervous.
I know. And I was like, hold up. Yeah, because when I got the DM, I was like, what is going on? Because I have never like reached out to anybody else either. Like I was so just secluded to myself in my videos. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. So I replied, I was like, let's do it. Let's go. Let's meet up for coffee. And I was literally so nervous. And
You're
then,
nervous?
yes, because I
Me
was like, what if we don't click? Or like, what if she doesn't like me? I'm a people pleaser. So I'm like, I need
Same.
to, yeah. I'm like, this, hopefully this turns out good because I was very like nervous to meet you.
Yeah, me too. I remember like I was getting ready and I was recording myself getting ready, and I could still vividly remember that my heartbeat was like, it felt like I was going on a date.
Literally.
Like a blind date.
Literally, yeah. And then the funny thing is we were both recording a video about meeting each other without even knowing. Obviously,
Yeah.
it was just a very interesting like way that we came about meeting each other.
Yes.
But yeah, now we're here, and it happened so fast too.
I know. Because imagine that was in December.
And we haven't even met each other for like a whole year, and
I
we
know.
already have so much going. But I think it's because we just click so well. We have so much in common. First of all, we went to the same high school.
Yep.
We know like a lot of the same people.
Yep.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
Yeah, and I remember that we were only supposed to go for like maybe 45 minutes or an hour. We were there for a long, long time.
Yeah,
At the coffee shop.
It's because we clicked right away, and I feel like I felt so comfortable with you,
Yeah.
and it just felt like so natural. But yeah,
I think it was like a breath of fresh air for me, because I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to know about your target audience. Like, do you
Yeah.
look at that? Like, what's your strategy? I'll share
Yeah.
my strategy. And I remember we even like met up again, and we went like, this was a little bit more recent, but we went over like, what would you suggest for my page?
That was like our
That was fun.
second or third time meeting.
Was it?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, that seems like yesterday.
No, that was like no, we did that pretty like we got into
Yeah.
it quick. We were rolling into it because we were like, let's audit each other's pages, and that was I recommend, if you have a content creator friend, audit each other's pages.
Yeah.
Look at their videos, which ones are popping off and why do you think they're popping off? Give them feedback, like why do you think some of them are not popping off? But that was a really good strategy that we did for ourselves.
Yes, for sure. But I think that's when I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so cool. Like it definitely felt like a community. But anyway, how we did this, I remember we went to the park and we were walking around, and then we were like, hey, what if we started like getting a few people, because we saw a few people online.
Yeah, that we knew.
Well, for me, it was like there's people online that I can feel their energy through the video. It was insane. Like I remember telling you, Stacy, shout out to Stacy. I was like, I could feel her energy through her videos. I
Yeah.
can feel her energy through like the replies and messages that she leaves in the comments. Like she was just one of many. And
Really?
yes. And we were like, oh, let's get together. And then we were like, oh, let's make a little list of who we'd want to come. We only had 12 people.
Literally, we were just going to do like a little casual picnic at the park. We even went with our cobijas, and like we're gonna take pictures of how we were gonna set it up. We even bought stuff like little baskets and stuff, because we were like, we're really committed to this. But then we decided to talk to our friend Maxine. Shout out to Maxine, because I think if she didn't give us a push, we probably like wouldn't have made this whole thing like a big event.
Let's tell them who Maxine is. She's in Northwest Arkansas. I think she was born here.
No, she was born in Tennessee. I think.
She was born in Tennessee, but she was raised here because I knew her for a long time.
Yeah.
We went to high school together, and she created I think it was during COVID, right?
Yeah.
She created a IRL, so we met in real life, and it's more of like a dating
event. It's like she like plans dating, like speed dating events for first. I think it started off as just people of color, and then it kind of got bigger and bigger and bigger. So now it's just like a speed dating it for people in their, I think, late 20s, 30s. I don't know, something like that. But you guys need to check her out. Her page is We Met IRL. We'll see if we can put like a little picture of it some here on the screen, but she's the one that really pushed us, and she actually moved to New York and did this. So she's popping off in New York.
Oh my gosh, she is making it. I saw her on the news.
Yes,
I saw her on magazines, right?
On the New York, what is it called? The New York one?
I don't know,
but she was on TV, girl.
She was off.
So we talked to her. We're like, hey, we know you do like events like this. Give us some pointers. She told us like, hey, what are you guys planning on doing? She's like, girl, cut the picnic.
She's like, don't do a picnic, go full out. And I'm like, what do you mean? And we looked at each other like, oh fuck.
Yeah, we were like, oh, the picnic is not a good idea. She's like, no, because you need to like come in with a bang for your first event. So
she's told us to think futuristically. I think that's when it hit me, when she's like, think futuristically. Where do you see yourself doing this in, or if it were to blow up in 5 years or 3 years or whatever, where would this be? And follow that path to get there. And I'm like, yeah, a picnic is not going to get
no. And like, we want to make the best out of it. So she gave us a push we really needed. And shout out to her.
Anyway, you mentioned this earlier that Maxine, she evolved. She started doing her events with people of color, and then she evolved to like just anyone can come.
Yeah.
As long as you're interested in dating.
Yeah.
And we evolved too, because I'm like, okay, we were thinking about doing about 12 people because that was what we can afford. We were like, gonna put in all the money into it, and I'm like, girl, that's gonna add up every 2 weeks or every month that we do it. I think we're gonna do it every month.
Yeah, we were gonna do it once a month and just basically provide everything for them, which our first event, it literally came out of our pockets. Like, we knew we had to invest in it, and I think it was an amazing investment, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, it hurt our pockets a little bit, but it's all gonna like pay off in the end. Like, whether it be with creating community, just giving back to the community, this is gonna be like such a good thing for us.
Yes,
and for you guys, honestly.
Yes, and I also think that like if we would have not taken that leap or talked to Maxine, like I don't know like where we would be, because I'm like, we would be at the park every week, like
like what is that gonna do? And what if it's hot as fuck outside?
I know. No, I'm really glad that we listened to her, and she's more of like our mentor now. I feel like
we need to update her. Actually, we need to give her a call.
On our recap. Oh, she can watch this, she'll know how it went. But let's do a little recap on our first event.
Oh my god. Our first event, we had it at in Springdale, Arkansas, at DeSoto Beach restaurant. And it was a really good turnout. We were very happy with everyone that came and how everything turned out.
And how we picked DeSoto Beach. So in my head, I was thinking, let's help us like a small business or just a regular business in NWA. Like, let's try to help them out. And maybe this, since we're all creators and we're all going to show up with our tripods, with our phones, we're going to do content. This would be a good idea to like get their name out. And so I had a friend that I went to school in college at U of A. Shout out to Ever. We had Spanish class together. And actually, we had multiple classes together. And I did go to this little beach a couple months back for an event. It was for NWA professionals. We showed up, and it was Irvin and Heidel that hosted that. And I thought it was a pretty good turnout. They had about 60 people, I think. And so in my head, I was like, yeah, we'll probably have like 30 or 40. And we ended up inviting about like, what, 43, 45?
Yeah, somewhere around there, yeah.
And anyway, I thought it was a great idea. And he was amazing at having us and dealing with us because we were texting him a lot. But he was amazing at letting us borrow his space. He let us like move any chairs and any tables around. Like, he had a separate section from the restaurant. And so it was perfect. And his bar was stocked up. He let us pick some drinks, like custom drinks.
Yeah, we created our own little like custom drinks for the people to choose from, and it was really cool.
Yes, I think mine was called the Monetizer. Do you remember your name?
The Viral Marg. Strawberry Margarita.
Yes, we picked really cute names. And I just felt really like blessed and honored to have that opportunity, because we were struggling. We're like, where are we gonna have it? And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, the light bulb went up. He has a restaurant. I just went to an event there. I'm sure we'll have less people than what showed up. And it was great because it was like a networking event. We had to speed date. And so that's where I got the idea. I'm like, well, let's speed date for this because it's our first event. A lot of people are going to go in by themselves.
Yeah.
Perfect time to get to know each other.
Yeah, because we were like sending out invites to people that, you know, were interested in coming and that we thought would be like a good person to come. So yeah, they were going to show up by themselves, and it was a really good idea to do the speed dating so they can kind of break the ice, get to know each other. But girl, I was so freaking nervous to do our freaking speech. I suck at public speaking, and that was like really getting me out of my comfort zone. But you won't grow unless you get out of your comfort zone. So you need to get out there.
I didn't know that you were that nervous for public speaking.
Dude, I literally, that's my worst fear. And I hold on. I think it's because it comes with trauma from when I was young.
Why?
When my dad would make us translate at like important, like at the post office or like I remember he made us translate one time at the immigration office in Fort Smith.
Oh, that's scary.
And I didn't know what the heck the people were saying. I didn't know how to translate it into Spanish. And he like, my dad's not a bad guy, but like he was so frustrated with us. And he's like, how do you not know what they're saying? You go to school. I was like, I'm 8. I don't know what's going on. But I think it comes with that because I don't want to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was going to say that I would have never thought that you would.
Really?
Yes, because we're on social media.
And that's another thing. Like a lot of people that are on social media, they probably like put themselves out there as like, they're not shy, but in real life, they're like me and they don't want to be around like a lot of people. But yeah, that's reality. That's the reality of, you got to fake it till you make it though.
That's right.
And that's what I did.
Yeah, I know. I think it was a good turnout. I think for me, like the process was what gave me the most anxiety.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys, to pick the people that were going to come to our first event, that was hard because our videos kind of blew off a little because they were local.
Yes.
We got in, our limit was like 50 people to invite. And the influx of comments that we had.
And DMs, people were DMing us. And
they were wanting to come.
Yeah, and I felt so bad. And it's not saying like that we didn't pick you because you're not like good enough. No, we were literally just like kind of going off the people that we had already been following. And like, you know, like things like that. But yeah, we got so many people like DMing us and commenting that they wanted to come, which... we'll get into that in a little bit, but
that took forever.
That took forever.
Dude. Okay, I learned my lesson though. Like Google Forms is going to be our best friend because we did not do it that way because we were like, oh, it'll be small. Like how hard can it be? No, it was hard. We sat at Starbucks twice and even at my house, no, it must have been like 2 hours each session just to get a list out. It took a lot out of us, and I'm like, bro, like just to pick names, like we couldn't advance to like focus on other things because we were doing that. Lesson learned.
We needed to get the like list of people we were inviting down before we could move on. And yeah, we were at, like she said, at Starbucks just for like 2 or 3 hours, even before we were leaving right before they were going to close because we had to get this done, and we both work. So it was a little bit challenging, but we got it done.
Yes, it was a little stressful for the event. Yeah, that end was a little stressful. And then putting on top of that, the podcast.
Oh, that's another thing.
That
I don't know why.
Me out.
I don't know why we were already stress level max and we're like, let's do a podcast on top of it.
Okay, this was like last minute because I was like, you're going to hate me, Evelyn. Literally texting her, you're going to hate me, Evelyn. But what if we announced at our first event that we're going to do a podcast? We were already thinking about it, but not this soon.
Yeah, because I told Danielle, I was like, dude, wouldn't it be so cool to start a podcast? Because I've been wanting to start one, but how am I going to do one by myself? Because I think that was... I couldn't have like the motivation to do it all on myself by myself. Yeah. So I was like, I need someone else. My husband's not going to do it. He's not about social media. So I was like, I just threw the idea out there at Yanira.
I had one. I had two. I started this during COVID with, I think it was one of my friends, and then it just did not follow through because it's really hard to find someone that's going to like go full in.
And yeah, because it's very time consuming.
It's time consuming. And then on top of that, it was COVID. I was like, you know what? It's fine. Like, I'll take it on by myself. So then I took it on by myself. And then it was COVID. And then I realized this is boring. I can't bring anyone on because it's COVID time. Like, who's gonna want to come?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
So I had to stop and quit. And then I told my husband, I was like, look, I've always wanted to do a podcast. Not that I have a lot to say, but I like talking.
Me
and
too.
I like meeting people. And this is what I've been wanting to do. Like, I really want to do this. And ever since we got my house, I told my husband, like, look, I can see my little podcast studio right there, right where we're sitting. And now here we are.
Dude, that is like a full circle moment because like I said, I even told my husband, like, I think like last year or 2 years ago, I was like, we should start a podcast. He's like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? I was like, I don't know, but we should do it. But obviously that didn't happen.
This is more fun. We have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, I think
They're
so.
really quiet.
Dude, our husbands are like the same. They're both very shy.
Yes.
And they don't like to talk a lot. But my husband, once he gets to know you and he's around you, dude, he's funny as fuck. Not gonna lie. Not just because he's my husband, but he's funny.
So, let's see. Let's talk about the events. Like, we were talking about the implications and all that, but we did have a little hiccup. Actually, a couple hiccups, but there's like one big hiccup that we had. I guess we learned from it. Obviously, it's the invites, right? For the next event, we're thinking about doing open invite. So you guys can all sign up on Google Forms, but more to come on that later.
Yes.
But before we go on, let's just thank our sponsors. We did have sponsors at our event, and we're really grateful for everyone that sponsored us. If you're a small business owner here in NWA and you'd like to talk to us more about maybe having a commercial on here or having you share your space with maybe one of our events, it could be a brunch, it could be, we can honestly manipulate and have 100 people, 200 or 50. Just let us know, hit us up. We would love to help you out.
We can do a little collab together. That would be fun.
Yes. Or if you have a small business and maybe, I don't know, like a restaurant, you want us to come stop by.
Yeah, let us know. We are open to anything and everything.
That is who we are. That is why we started this. So don't be shy.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. That's what we're all about. Yeah. So cool. Lessons that we learned from this is we need to invite more people.
Definitely.
We need to do Google Forms.
Yeah, so they can like sign up on there. Yes.
Yes, and not do it manually. And then also, like, as we are...
Let's just there's tea.
Yeah,
there's some tea.
You want to do that?
Because
I'll sip my coffee right now.
Let me sip this because the tea is hot.
It's cold today, but
But
it's steaming.
Okay, it's not like super juicy tea, but we did have a little like mishap with someone that we were expecting to be there and we were counting on. And they just did not show up at all.
Yeah.
They were like they were gonna be a big part of the event, but
they were actually going to be a part of an activity that we had planned, and
it was an activity that we had planned besides the
speed dating.
Yeah, and it just flopped bad. And the thing that like really, I guess, I don't want to say annoyed me, but kind of like made me a little upset was because I had been communicating with her for a few days, I think even a week before we had the event, just to make sure that she knew what was going on, where it was at, and everything. And then the day of the event, it was like 6:30 and our event started at 7. And I shot her a text. I was like, hey, I'm on my way to the event, let me know when you're on your way too. And they should have been there at least 30 minutes before to set up the activity and everything. And Yanira had gotten there like at 6:15 and there was nobody there. Yeah. And then
I guess the good part about that is that it was going to be an extra activity. It wasn't going to be the main thing. So we didn't include it in the agenda. But imagine if we had included it in the agenda. Yeah. Shout out to Maria, because Maria went and printed out really nice agendas. And so she knew not to put that in, but I was so glad that we didn't make that a main event. I guess we know from now on is like, if we're gonna be dealing with people, we will be a little bit more stricter. We'll
Yeah.
face to face, maybe even if possible, going forward. Because that was a little hurtful. I was like, oh my gosh, like our first event's gonna be a flop, but it was not. I think we carried it pretty well. We moved on. We learned from it. And
yeah. Well, I mean, it's no bad blood. Everything's good. We're all good, but it just sucked.
yeah, it did suck. I was looking forward to it. I was like, this is gonna make our event like one level up. Like it was gonna take it up a lot, like the notch. So
Yeah.
it was unfortunate, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, things happen, but still,
we're
it's
gonna
very
make-
like.
hopefully the next time's better, and we know what to do going forward.
Yes.
When it comes to like talking to people and like making sure that we have everything
Yes.
in writing and all good. So
Yeah. Just communication and being honest. Like honesty is just the.
and we trusted. I think that's like we shouldn't be trusting. Yeah, we shouldn't be trusting, but it's okay. The next topic we have is how is our next event going to look like? Because we are working hard on our next event already. We're so excited to announce it. We're going to announce it here on the pod.
Yay! So, our next event is going to be October 18th, 2025, and it's going to be at Crown Northwest Bar and Grill. We're going to have a little Halloween party.
Woo.
It's called the Haunted House Party.
Get it? Haunted house.
I'm like, Frankie, do the little cha-ching thing. The little.
I mean, if you can. If it's not, it's okay.
Yeah,
because we're still beginners here.
But yeah, we're gonna have a little Halloween party. I thought it was gonna be so fun. More details to come on that. We will have the link so you guys can purchase your ticket on there, and it's gonna be not only for like content creators, because we love this. Obviously, is about content creators, but we are opening this up for your spouses, your friends that maybe want to join you, because I know it's so weird going somewhere by yourself.
That was probably the biggest feedback. So we did a couple surveys.
Yeah.
Some people did fill it out at the event. That was one of the I guess the main feedback I got was that, they would want to bring a friend next time.
Yeah.
And
like
I'm
a plus one.
Yeah. I could see that because I would be a nervous wreck going into a social event too by myself. So
yeah. And then it's not only a plus one, you can bring 4 more people. I don't care.
Yeah, as long as like everyone pays a ticket or you include them in the total of your ticket, we're good.
Yeah, and it's gonna be so fun. We already have like some things moving for that. We are so excited for that event. So more details to come.
Yes, and this will be bigger, so feel free to invite friends and family. 21 plus. Anyway, when you do purchase your ticket, just keep in mind that you will be fed and there will be 1 drink per person. So, and then the bar will also be open for any additional drinks that you want to purchase.
And I believe, don't quote me, I believe there will be specials for our event. So
yeah.
Get ready, guys.
Yes, it's gonna be lit. Yeah. I am excited.
I'm already thinking about like, and there's gonna be costumes if you want. Not required, but I'm already like trying to brainstorm what costume I'm gonna do.
I haven't even thought about that.
But I don't know. I feel like we should do something that's like correlates.
Yeah, and our husbands too.
Yes.
Okay. One more thing that I was going to bring up is I forgot already. Oh, costumes. Let's bring up costumes. Oh, yeah. I don't know what the rules are for costumes. You might want to you're like waiting for me.
As far as the costumes though, you will not be allowed in if you have extensive face paint. Like you gotta kind of look like yourself, and no like props that look like weapons, like swords, guns, nothing like that, like bats, anything that can be like a weapon. We will not allow that in, just for your safety, and like because it is like gonna be like it is at a bar, and there's gonna be like club vibes. So we just we want to make it safe for everybody. So yeah, you will not be allowed in, and tickets are not refundable.
Yes, non-refundable.
Yeah.
When you do come in, you will need to check in, and you will need to verify that you have paid through Venmo. So make sure you put the
Cash App.
Yeah, or
either
Cash
one.
App. Just make sure that when you do pay, it does have your name on it and any plus ones that you are bringing, and we'll be good. we are going to be partnering up with a nonprofit. Maybe. Actually, you know what? If you know of a nonprofit, let us know where you would like to donate. I want to know from you, where would you like your money to go? And we can make that happen. We did a drive last time. People brought like physical items. So we can do that again, or we can just do a donation. I don't know yet, but we're still working that out.
Like, what do you guys prefer to, like, would you guys want to do another drive, or do you guys want to just do like a quick donation on Cash App or something directly towards the nonprofit? Let us know in the comments.
Yes, because sometimes I get it, like, I don't have a lot of time, but I can donate money. Like, sometimes it's like that, and it's okay. Talking about that, we did go to drop off. Thank you so much for everyone that donated at the other event, the first event that we had for Peace of Home. We did go and physically, we went to go donate everything. And it was, I had never done anything like that. I'm so embarrassed to say that. I've donated money, I've donated items, but never gone to this place like with carts full of items. You guys did a phenomenal job. Like, my heart was filled, and so was our cars.
And even the person that was receiving the donations, they were like looking at the stuff, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, they have been fighting over the juice boxes, so they're gonna be so excited that you guys donated so many like juices." And that I was like,
it's not
it's
too
the
late.
little things like that. Like, who you never would have thought like juice boxes were gonna make like a big impact on this.
I know.
Like, I don't know. It was just like, it was incredible.
So if you want to donate juice boxes, you can.
Yeah,
or
girl.
I think they said juice boxes, and what else?
Are they? I know they do a lot of. Are we talking about Peace of Home?
Yes. Like, if people are still wanting to donate.
Yeah, they can anything like snack items, like little peanut butter crackers, juice boxes, toothpaste,
Anything kid related, huh?
Yeah, the only thing that they probably will not take is like clothes, because I mean, I guess they'll take it, but they'll like send it off to the thrift store. And then it was so cool because they told us that they give each person there a little like voucher for $50 to, so they can go to the thrift store. So I guess, like, I mean, you can still donate it, but if you want to donate directly to them, it would be like non-perishable food items or diapers, because they had a baby. And I think it was a newborn. I think I don't know if it was a girl or boy, but it was like 10 weeks, not 10 weeks, 10 days old or something like that.
I cannot imagine like that being me. And it could be anyone.
I mean, yeah.
Like, one day to the next, you never know.
Yeah. But
it's crazy.
We are so grateful for you guys to have donated so many things, because it really helped. You guys made an impact.
Yeah, and it motivated me to keep going. And I'm like, okay, we're doing the right thing. Like, the next time we have another event, I want another nonprofit.
Yeah.
I think going forward, every event will be for a nonprofit, because that, I think, is just, that alone, I think, to me, builds community. And hopefully that will motivate people to come and donate their money or items or whatever they can. But thank you so much again. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about?
Well, let's kind of like introduce ourselves a little bit about who we are outside of content creation, outside of House of Creators, just who we are as a person. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So I'm Yanira. I am 28 years old. I will be 29 in December.
Girl, we're almost 30.
Don't tell me that. Let's see. I am on TikTok. I have 2 accounts, actually. We're going to talk more about that like
later on.
And I think every episode I will give my GLP-1 update. Because, and not in this one, but I think the next one we will, because let me tell you, TikTok, I am mad at you. I feel like ever since the TikTok ban, the algorithm, especially for GLP-1 people and for anyone that does PCOS too, I have noticed the change in the algorithm.
Even like with my my weight loss videos, they don't do very good anymore.
Yeah, it's so censoring now. I can't say weight loss. Nope. I can't say I lost weight. I can't say GLP-1. I can't hashtag GLP-1. Like, it has become so hostile. And so I'm like, okay, this podcast is going to bring me an opportunity as well to share where I'm at, because I can't freaking do that.
Like, basically, if you're not doing the little dance trends, you're getting censored.
Yes. And
that's how it feels.
Yes. And the whole reason why I started my TikTok is because I got diagnosed with PCOS. I picked up my phone and I just started recording and I didn't realize that a lot of people have PCOS. A lot of people are insulin resistant, and a lot of women need help because PCOS affects mental health. And at that time, I was in like my darkest times. And ever since I got on a GLP-1, I changed my lifestyle. Literally, you guys recorded everything, like my whole journey. You can go and like literally scroll all the way back to day one.
Yeah.
And I just cannot believe that TikTok is censoring me. Anyway, that's what I do. You can follow me. I'm Latina.
We'll put it on the screen, no?
Yes, we'll put it on the screen of my 2 accounts. So that way I don't remember my other one.
Yeah.
I think it's like Yanira or PCOS No Filter. And then my main account is PCOS Latina. Wait.
PCOS sister and PCOS.
Oh my God. Thank you.
PCOS sister.
Latina PCOS sister.
Yeah.
Latina PCOS sister is my name. So you guys can go look me up. But that's just a little bit of me, social media, like what I do there. Outside of work, I do work a regular 9 to 5. I don't know if I want to say exactly what I do, but
She's a corporate girly.
I work.
I don't think you should.
I work in retail. I'm not gonna go like too much into. Maybe I will in another video, but I just got my MBA last May. That was hard. I'm married.
That's a big accomplishment.
Yes.
I'm gonna sound like that girl from Love Island. She couldn't pronounce the word. She was like, "This was your opportunity." Amaya.
Yeah. But yeah, I got my MBA last year. I kind of also documented a little bit on that, how hard it was with my PCOS. I am married. I live here in Northwest Arkansas. I've been here all my life, actually. And I love it here. I don't know, but I have thought about leaving, and now I can't with the podcast.
Yeah, we can't move away from each other now.
But I love it here. I love the community. I love how beautiful it is here. And yeah, that is who I am. I'm married. I think I already said that. I have a dog. His name is Toby. He'll probably come in here in our videos next time. But right now, I was like, boy, still wait. It's our first video. We gotta be proper here.
Yeah.
And what else? I think that's it. That's who I am.
Yeah. Well, my name is Evelyn. I also do TikTok. I'm trying to do a little bit more Instagram, but I do mainly TikTok. And I started off with just doing like lifestyle videos, but then I decided that I was gonna, get healthier and go on a weight loss journey. And so now I'm doing like more of that type of thing, and also like cooking videos as well. And my biggest one, I feel like this one is what people like know me for, is my Aldi videos, like my Aldi shopping, my hauls, my weekly finds. So I do all of that, and a little bit of lifestyle, because I've been doing a little bit of vlogs too. But let's take it back to 2020. Let me think. 2023. Yeah. I had my son. Oh, wait.
No, this is good. I want to hear it.
I am married. I've been married for almost 4 years. It's going to be 4 years in September. That is crazy.
Wow.
That is insane.
Wait, 4 years?
Yeah, almost 4 years.
Me too.
Yeah.
When's your anniversary? September, you said?
September.
Mine's in February.
Hold on. Yeah, almost 4 years in September.
Wow.
September 25th, actually, is my anniversary date. But I have a son. His name is Kingston. He's literally the best thing ever. He's tremendo as fuck, but he is the cutest thing. He's so funny. He is literally the funniest person ever.
Shout out to Kingston, because let me tell you.
No, for real. Shout out to my
our
king.
Meetings. Yes, your little 3-year-old. Oh my god.
He would sit at the coffee shop with us for 2 hours, and like he's not. I say he's not, but he's not really on like the phone like that, and he would entertain himself with whatever was around him.
We had really paper airplanes.
Yes, we were like imagining that we were on a freaking bus, and he was our bus driver.
Oh yeah, because Starbucks had like the little animals. I'm like, look, imagine yourself, you're driving a safari bus.
Yes. He was a champ. He went to, and it's not because like I couldn't leave him with my husband, like I can, but he is my little chicle. He will not leave my side. Right now I came over here, I left him sleeping. But yeah, so I had my son in 2022, and I went into like deep postpartum depression. I was deep in there, and then I was like, well, I don't have anyone to talk to because I was also a stay-at-home mom. We didn't want to put our son in daycare as a newborn. Like, that's so scary. But shout out to all the moms that are able to do that, because I could not. Maybe now I can, but I don't know. And I was
hard.
Yes, I was so deep into my postpartum depression, and like I was like, I have no one to talk to. I don't have any friends that have any like kids that were Kingston's age at the time. They were all working, or their kids were a little bit older, and I just didn't have anyone to like hang out with basically and talk to. The only one that was talking to me was Miss Rachel on the TV, because that's literally the only adult in the house besides me. And I just picked up my phone and I was like, let me actually start taking this TikTok thing serious, because I had been posting, but it wasn't like
Same.
consistent or like serious. I was just like,
I was all over the place.
More for fun. Yeah.
Wait, when did you start taking it serious?
In 2023.
2023?
Yes. And I remember I started off by doing a 75 soft challenge. That's what really kicked me off. But anyway, yeah, that was like the reason I started really taking TikTok serious, was because I had no one to talk to. I was so depressed, and I did go get help. Mental health is very important. Go see a therapist if you need it. I am a big advocate for that, because I'm trying to get my husband to go to a therapist too, because everyone, even if you don't think you need one, there's some trauma.
Yes.
Even like, you have some trauma, girl.
I started going because of my PCOS, dude. I was suicidal. We can talk about that another time, but that's when I hit the rock bottom for me, was that moment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I cannot be in this type of mental state.
Yeah.
In therapy, it's like hard, because like it's kind of like dating. I had to date a couple therapists until I found the one.
Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you, my therapist left. She's in Missouri now.
She said, bye, girl.
But she's like, you can still hit me up though and like do video calls. I found my BFF. I'm gonna do the video calls. Even though I like in person. What do you like?
Yeah, I like in person.
I do too.
And that's the thing, like with me, the first therapist I found, I loved her.
Oh, you're lucky.
She helped me so much. Like she taught me like so many things, and like she just taught me to be more patient with myself, because a lot of my like depression and stuff was from me thinking I wasn't a good mom. I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
that is so sad. I need to go back to therapy.
No, take a second.
Cut this. Time out. That was a little bit triggering. I don't know why. I need to go back to therapy, but yeah, like a lot of the biggest struggle was like me thinking I was not a good mom, and that's also why I started TikTok, because I was like, I need something to distract myself from thinking all these bad thoughts about myself. But yeah, I started doing that, and then
do you feel like TikTok has kind of like helped your mental state? Because I feel like it's helped me.
I think so, because also like seeing people comment positive things on your videos, like it just brings positivity into your life. But that also means that you're gonna get a lot of hate comments, which I definitely did, especially on my videos where I'm like cooking for my husband, because if you guys didn't know, my husband is not Mexican, he's black, and so obviously he's not gonna like every single food that I like. And people were so triggered that I would like make 2 different meals, one for him and one for me. But it's my life. I just wanted to share that with other people. Maybe they had a interracial relationship as well, and maybe they had to go through those things too. But those videos got so many hateful comments. I don't know. The hate comments will come, and you're just gonna have to like swallow them and keep going. Now they don't really bother me unless they're coming directly at like my family members. They don't bother me if they come for me. You can come for me all day long. But
I remember getting my first negative comment and it was like bashing me for using GLP-1.
Yeah, like,
And at first I cried. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was questioning why I was using a GLP-1. I was questioning, blaming myself for not losing weight because I was 200 pounds at 5 foot. You guys, my doctor was like, look, you're gonna become diabetic in a few years.
yeah.
And yeah, the hate comments got to me, but like you said, now you just have to brush it off.
Yeah.
And just keep going. But I think also keeping in mind and putting yourself first above all, because I block the comments now, and you can also put filters too.
I will block you if you leave a hate comment. I don't care. I'll block all day long, because blocking a couple of people is not gonna change like the amount of like views or whatever I get. There's millions of people on this earth. Like,
yeah, and
blocking a few is not gonna make a difference.
But it's really interesting though how like I let one little comment when there's like thousands and thousands of really great positive comments on my videos. Why do I focus my energy on that one?
And that's the thing. That's just, like, we're humans, and that's what we do.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard when you start getting hate comments. Like, and also that's like one thing my husband was like, I don't know how I would deal with all the hate if I started doing social media. I was like, I don't know how I deal with it. But yeah, that's why I started TikTok, and it kind of just motivated me to keep going with my wellness journey and trying to be better for myself and my son. Like, I want to be able to keep up with him, and it just motivates me to keep going because I have to document it. You know what I mean?
Girl, because I feel that.
I don't know. I love TikTok. It helped me so much.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to be more better at like posting also like the sad times and like the negative times, because I feel like a lot of content creators, not saying everyone, but they'll post only the positive online. Like, that's all they see is like positive. But I'm like, dude, life is sometimes ugly, you know? Like, I'm gonna post that, hey, I'm late on my period and I know I'm using a GLP-1, but my period is not here yet. That's just how life is. But it's just, I need to do a little bit better at that. Like, that's just reminding me that we're all human, and I need to do better at that. But you said you took social media seriously in 2024?
2020, the end of 2023.
2023?
Yeah.
I didn't start taking it serious. And I meant, like, when I say serious, I mean, like, posting consistently and, like, reaching out to brands and answering brands.
Reaching out to brands and all of that, I did not take that serious until the beginning of 2024. Yes.
I was going to say, honestly, this is so embarrassing. I did not have an email up there until 2024. Yeah. Like, and I already had a following.
I didn't know that you were supposed to do that.
I think I did it in August of 2024. And then I realized, oh my gosh. Holy crap. Why did I not do this sooner?
The possibilities on there.
And at that time, I already had about 12,000, I think, followers. I'm like,
yeah.
Are you serious? Like, I don't know. I guess I didn't realize the power of social media until I finally got traction from brands, and I had a couple of sponsored videos, and I think a whole new world opened up. Especially with GLP-1s, I realized, oh my gosh, there's a lot of power, a lot of learning to do still on GLP-1s, like protein shakes, eating, how to eat out and all that. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to do. But I didn't get my first brand deal until September of 2024.
That's still really good.
I know, but I could have started sooner.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this and you have not started social media, it is not too late.
No,
it's not too late.
And that, like, I know you hear people say that all the time, because I would watch like YouTube videos and people would be like, if you want to start a YouTube video or YouTube channel, like, start now. It's not too late. And it really isn't. Like, it's not. There's room for everybody. Like, there needs to be no competition in this. It's just like everyone's so different. Everyone can make it, honestly.
Everyone can make it, but it does take willpower. It takes commitment. Yeah. And just know, like, as long as you are committed to yourself and you make it happen, it will happen. Yeah. I know that there's a lot of influencers out there right now, but just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, you see all these new content creators starting up, but the thing is, will they keep going?
Not everyone makes it, dude. Not everyone does.
Some of them will not keep going, and that
No.
gives you a little bit more leverage. If you keep going, stay consistent, just keep doing it, even if you're a slower like growth. Like my growth is very slow, but I just really enjoy doing it, so I'm gonna stick with it. One day, hopefully, we'll blow up.
You know.
Yeah.
We also have YouTube channels. I need to do better at posting on there, but I will now that I got a new camera. It's this one. I'm gonna post on there more, so you'll not only see me on Instagram and TikTok, but also hopefully YouTube. I'll be doing more vlogs, more sit down videos, and be more raw. Because like I said, TikTok has been censoring us, and not just me, also Evelyn.
Yeah, because I actually just posted like 2 days ago a like before and after, and the views were so trash on that. But
yeah, it's bad out there.
I think maybe some of you already follow me on my YouTube channel, but I do like vlogs on there. I love vlogging, but TikTok doesn't love it when you vlog because people don't care about your life.
No, they're like, okay, what is this? Like, what's the point of it?
Yeah, they're like, what is in it for me? Nothing.
Yeah.
Unless you have a huge following already, like vlogs, they don't do as well. And that's another topic for a different day. But
yeah. Let's go on to the next topic. And it's, what is the future of our podcast looking like and our events? And that brings me to how our future is going to look like. I think having like a dedicated workshop podcast would be really nice. Like maybe we can talk about what's working for us and give tips for people that are starting.
Yeah.
I have a marketing background. I worked in marketing in the past. I still technically do. So
I didn't even tell them what I do.
Oh, tell them.
I didn't even finish. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
You're
off.
good.
No. It's not that big of a deal. It's just like I work part-time at the preschool that my son goes to. So I still have a little bit more free time than Yanira because I only work part-time. So I don't know. It's still very mentally exhausting.
Bet. I feel like your social battery would just burn.
Yeah, because I'm with kids all day. And then I go home to a kid. But I love kids, so it's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry, I should have not cut you off. Oh, the podcast that we might have a workshop on the podcast.
Oh yeah, hopefully we can have a workshop and talk more about what we do. We'd love to bring some of the people that came to our events. So if you want to come to our podcast, show up to the events, and maybe we'll see you often, and we'll be like, hey, I want her to come on. But I think that maybe that like a workshop, maybe have other creators, not just NWA creators, but we want to reach out to like broader.
Yes.
We want to go maybe do like a video call and have a podcast that way. I think that would be really interesting, and bring on maybe some of my GLP girlies on here.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because I honestly have made some like friends on TikTok, and they don't live here.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I have a couple people that I have in mind, and I think it'd be a great opportunity for them to have exposure, and share their learnings from being a content creator to their lives, like to share their story. Because let me tell you, like, yes, you might see my life on camera for a few seconds, but like we want to know who you really are and what's your story. How did you start? Who's behind the camera?
Yeah.
But I think for our events, we want to. Sorry, that's my dog. We want to continue doing working with nonprofits. We want to continue maybe doing like brunches or doing another event like this.
Yeah. Or like even we were thinking about having like a panel and like with bigger creators and kind of sharing like tips and tricks and what you think like can help smaller creators grow and things like that. And like maybe someone that is really good at editing videos can come and show everybody how to edit videos, or like how to get good shots, or come up with how they create their videos, or like their whole brainstorming. Do they batch content create and then put it out? Like, what is working for them?
Yes, and I would love, if you're watching this, I'm gonna put myself out there. I would love it if you work for a marketing agency, or if you work for a retailer that reaches out to people to do brand what is it called, brand deals to do. If you work at an agency or you work at a retailer and you work in marketing and you work with influencers and you do brand deals with influencers, reach out, please. We would love to have you on a panel one day and share what you're looking for as a brand manager, as a social media manager. What are you looking for? What's in it for us? How can we cater to you so you can pick us and we can do a brand deal? I would love that because it's coming from the source, right?
Yeah, basically, like, tell us what you look for when you go on our profile. Like,
is it
the email in the top? Is it like the
or
same,
what kind of videos?
Yeah, like the same videos over and over. Like, you don't like it when there's probably like all over the place videos where you don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Which I don't think technically you have to have a niche, but for brands,
I don't know. I feel like you should, but you should have sub niches.
Yeah, like
we can talk about that in another video. But
yeah, like buckets.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
We'll talk about that in a different episode, but because we're taking this way too long now.
Yeah, but that's where we want to take it. Follow us on social media again. Follow us on
Spotify.
I need help. I need practice on this. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on YouTube. We are House of Creators.NWA or just NWA?
No, just House of Creators NWA.
I'm messing it up already. House of Creators NWA. I'm Yanira.
And I'm Evelyn.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
We are House of Creators Podcast.
I'm Evelyn.
I'm Yanira. Tune in every other Sunday.
Available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
See you soon.